Hi Doc, this is Dr. Matthew Loop, and in this quick video training I'd like to share with you some powerful ways that you can use Instagram to grow your chiropractic practice. You might not be familiar, but Instagram has over 200 million users and is the most popular photo sharing app in the world. In fact, if you're on Facebook right now, just like over 1 billion people are, you might notice that the bulk of the photos that get shared are from Instagram. It's pretty powerful if you stop and think about it. So this year and beyond, you absolutely must have a strong presence on there. And what I'd like to do real fast is go over the app with you just to show you how simple it is and to get you started and help you hit the ground running, because I know sometimes new technology and new platforms can be a little bit confusing. But right now, if you have a smartphone, all you're going to want to do is go to your app store and download the Instagram application, and it looks something like this. You can see that little camera right up there. You type in Instagram and download it. Once you download Instagram, you're going to want to make sure you have an account on the network, and all you need to do is just go to Instagram.com and set that up. Once you set up your basic account, you can log in, and you might see a screen like this. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you complete your profile in its entirety. Up here, of course, you can see how many posts I have, how many followers, who's following me, and such. And then, of course, you can see a little blurb about me and my website below, right? Adding our website in here is good because it helps our search engine optimization, and also for people to find us, as they come across our photos. As you know, Web 2.0 properties, social media properties like Instagram, these carry a lot of weight in Google's eyes, so you want to make sure that you're able to maximize the real estate and insert your website address there where it allows you to. So I can edit my profile if I choose up here, and if I scroll down a little bit, I want you to see the simple menu bar. And to the left, you can see that little home gray icon. I'm going to click that, or run my finger over it, and we can see it brings me to my news feed, very similar to Facebook, where I can see how many likes certain posts have, I can see who likes them, and I can also see if they've commented and such. So this is really cool, just very similar to Facebook's newsfeed. Now, if I click this little star icon right there in the navigation bar, this actually allows me to explore. So I can search by words, and I can search by hashtags. And, let's say if you have a famous local restaurant in your community, you can actually search there. You can search the name of your city, your zip code. You can hashtag your city. Hashtag, for example, if I was going to search, let's say, everyone in, Lilburn, Georgia, right? So it's on Instagram. I would just go to this hashtag right there, and I would put Lilburn, and I've already searched it. I can search users, or I can search hashtags, right? But in this instance, I'm going to search hashtags. And so if I search hashtags, I can basically pull up everyone that's talking about something in Lilburn, or if they hashtag Lilburn. Lilburn's a very small town in Georgia, so if they do hashtag this, they're probably going to know exactly, be involved in this town and potentially live here. That's a really big indicator. And in other trainings, I actually show you how to specifically harness that for more traffic to your site, but you got to know about this feature because it is really powerful. As I go back, of course, I can go to users now, and I can search the same thing in this city. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take you to this heart tab here. This is where you can check out the favorites, right? Anyone that's actually liked or commented on your photos. Perfect. You can see all the activity in this area, and if I put my cursor on this one here, we can see that, just as an example, 34 likes to this particular thank you note. This was from our social media revenue summit that we held a couple weekends ago. It's fantastic, sold out event, very high end. Spent the day with these doctors and gave them a experience that they'll never forget, right? But this is just an example of a photo that I posted that I thought was cool and worthy of being shared on Instagram. It was just a thank you note. Really cool, very touching. You can share anything you want on here, information about your practice, patient testimonials, and or short video clips, or just cool stuff that your people that follow you are going to enjoy. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is, if I click this little box over here, that takes me to my profile summary, as you saw. But if I want to post a photo, all I need to do is click this center photo button here. And what it will enable me to do is I can either take a photo, using this button, and or I can search through my library over here, and then once I post it, so I'll just give you an example. That was a video of my son and I last night and my wife at Dave & Buster's. I'll use this as an example. Actually, no, let me use a live photo. So let me use, let's just use this photo again here. So if I was going to post this, just to show you an example, I get this photo in my sites, I click the next up here, and what it's going to do is going to allow me to edit and change the color. So if I want to, I can change how it looks. You can see how it varies the color. You can choose whatever looks best for you or your style and design. Some retro colors here, a little black and white, very cool stuff. And then all you need to do is select next up in the right hand corner, and then you can say something, right? And you, of course, if you want to add hashtags, you can. You can tag people. You can share it to Twitter and Facebook, Tumblr, Flickr, and then voila, you just click share, and then you've posted a photo on Instagram, which has shared to Twitter and Facebook. It's really that simple. Now, in Social Media Elite, which is my flagship training program that's trained over 7,100 chiropractors to date, we have an entire Instagram training series to show you how to maximize your effectiveness on Instagram to get more traffic and ultimately people through the door. Instagram is a very powerful network, but there are some things that you need to consider, mistakes not to make, and of course this short video will help you hit the ground running. And just so you can see that this is not really too complicated to get this app up and running and really creating some great content, whether it's video content or just regular photo content that people can, or patients or prospective patients can see for your practice. Very, very cool stuff. But if you are interested in getting more training, then I'm going to encourage you to go to dcincome.com/go, and not only will you be able to learn the newest Instagram marketing gems for your practice, but you'll be able to learn how to harness Facebook, YouTube, Google Plus Local, Google, Pinterest, and Twitter, and many other social networks to really boost your new patient numbers using social media. Our top doctors are getting over 30 new patients per month just from social media. That's really powerful. Obviously, I can't guarantee you that. However, I can help you maximize your effectiveness. We're really good at what we do in terms of getting more traffic to your website, as well as helping you reach and serve more, create a bigger impact, and bring more people through the door, which ultimately leads to greater practice revenue. Social media is not going anywhere. You need to be doing this stuff, and of course, you need to have a mentor, because the reality is you could take hours, days, months, years trying to figure this stuff out yourself, but it gets very difficult, and I've already made the mistakes for you, right? So hopefully you found some value out of this training video. If you did, please click the like button below and share it with other chiropractors or colleagues that are looking to get started with Instagram. This will help them fast track their learning, and obviously, as you saw, Instagram is pretty simple overall. So again, hopefully you found some value out of this training. I will see you on the next one. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Thank you.